What's your name?
My name is Danny Gokey.
I've built some dreams, I've held them close, celebrated perfect days. I lost the one I love the most. Now she's 6 feet of earth away.
Me and my first wife, Sophia, made it up in our minds that we're going to try out for the show that year. Little did I know that 1 month before the audition that I was going to, that she would pass away. And it was really a tough decision because at this point, I didn't want to live. I didn't want to try out for a show. At that moment, I was just trying to figure out how to live minute to minute and moment by moment. Basically, it took pushing myself because what else was there to live for? I had nothing else. American Idol played a huge role because all of a sudden I felt like here was this person who just walked through a loss. I walked through this devastating loss, but now I'm on the world's biggest music stage that's aired not only in America, but in 60 different countries. And I'm getting all this fan mail and response on my social networks of people saying, your story is bringing me hope. Your story is bringing me the ability to get up and pursue my dreams again. I just felt like, man, God is involved in this. And it's interesting when you have that hope that there's something bigger, there's something better, and this is not the end, you run with it with all your might. And that's what I did. You know, the mission behind Sophia's Heart really was a culmination of our hearts together. And so now I feel like our passion lives through this organization and we're touching, you know, the parts of her heart that touch children and the parts of my heart that touch the homeless. One of the coolest things that's ever happened to me in my life, not only was American Idol, but the fact that someone gave me an old hospital. And so when I got this facility and I walked through, it just wasn't like an empty warehouse, you know? If it was an empty warehouse, that'd have been great, but you gotta build rooms, bathrooms, kitchen, cafeteria, all these things. Sophia's Heart already had that. Had the kitchen, the cafeteria, the rooms, and the bathroom. It was like walking through the promised land. And now we have families living there. We're transforming the place into a beautiful place. People are finding hope in an old hospital. I mean, the people who we help at Sophia's Heart, they change our hearts more than we probably help them. I mean, when you hear their stories and what they've overcome, and it's actually stories and real life stories of drug addicts, real life stories of moms living on the streets who are finding hope and bringing this all to the forefront. And when we get around each other, when we get around the families, those kids, man, when you see the kids smiling and when they run to you and they're starving for the male attention, I love being able to pour into the children and let them know that they're loved and that they're valuable and that they have a future, a hope, a destiny bigger than what they can even think of. It's very rewarding to me.
Happy birthday, dear Danny. Happy birthday.
Oh gosh.
I'm more this one. All right.
Leah Sett plays a huge role in the organization. I ended up marrying Leah Sett November 30th, 2011. Here's this girl, she's really, really pretty. She models and she loves Jesus. She was already passionate about the homeless, and I remember our first phone call together. Deep down inside, I kid you not, I didn't hear a voice, none of that craziness, but I just felt this overwhelming feeling that that's your wife. But 7 months later, she's my wife, and then maybe a year after that, you know, we had a child. Baby Danny.
All right, here we go.
All right. I'm so excited to be working on this new project. I feel like there's still so much purpose that is left in this next part of my life. Some of the coolest things that happened from the show, I was able to release my own eyewear line, able to release a book. You know, a lot of great things came from there, but I feel like success is going deep down inside my heart and knowing what I feel like God has put me on this earth to do. I'm hoping that the fans, this record, they really connect with me on a whole nother level because I found hope in a dark moment. I wanted to give hope. And that's what, you know, birthed the idea of the music. Ultimately, hope just means there's something better coming. It absolutely motivates you to keep pushing forward until the dream that you're hoping for is realized.
There's hope in front of me. There's a light, I still see it. There's a hand still holding me. Even when I don't believe it, I might be down, but I'm not there. There's better days still ahead. place at the end of the storm you finally find.